welcome back. Welcome to March Beginner Flexibility. This month we are going to go over breath work with movement. Because there are two main reasons breath is important with exercise, as far as getting a rhythm of when to exhale, when to inhale. Number one, there's no wrong way to breathe, there's just easier and harder. So learning where to exhale, where the work is, where the most work is, just helps to give you a better flow with your exercise and makes it a little easier on your body as you're moving, to know when to exhale and where to inhale. The other big reason is you see a lot of people rushing, going faster in their movements, thinking they're going to get more of a workout to do that. But if you just follow the rhythm of your breath, you're going at the pace that's good for you. So just remember that. You know, it takes time to get a good inhale, to get a good exhale, and sometimes we want a little faster breath, we want to go and there's time for that too. But when you're just learning to exercise, and even, sometimes slower movements are harder. So faster isn't always better, bigger movements isn't always better. So we're just going to start with getting movement working with the breath. So we're going to be getting stretchy and little bits of workout as well. Remembering that this is just a little short segment, but it gives you an idea. So best to just remember, and again, there's no wrong place to breathe, to exhale out or to inhale. There's, again, just easier and harder. And trying not to breathe so much through the chest area, because that's shallow breathing. We don't really want that. And belly breath is good for yoga. It's good for relaxation. That's how a lot of us breathe in general. But getting breath more through the mid-body, so finding your rib cage and trying to expand and contract through the rib cage area, get that maximum amount of oxygen in the body, gas exchange through the body for exercise. So inhaling to feel your rib cage expand, exhale to close. Imagine you have a big balloon in your rib cage and you're blowing it up and then deflating it. So just relax. You can put your hands on your rib cage for a few breaths and then let your hands relax so you can get your shoulders relaxed. Nice tall posture, sitting whatever way is comfortable for you. Trying to get your breath more through the mid-body, not up here, not way down here, around the rib cage area. And just notice the difference. It's hard to get used to it first. And you can take several breaths there if you like. You can pause the video and just get used to that. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to add a little side bend into this. So we're going to inhale the arm up and exhale over. Inhale to come up. Exhale, rest. Inhale your other arm up. Exhale over, lengthen as you bend. Inhale to come up. Exhale down. One more time each side. Inhale the arm up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, other side. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhaling to come up, use both arms to help press you back up. Exhale, down. So that was 4 breaths. Giving yourself a nice 4-breath pattern for a lot of certain exercises is good. Sometimes you can take it down to 2 breaths, get a little more rhythm. We're just gonna stick with 4 breaths for now, just to get used to getting the breath with the movement. Hands on your lap. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, pull them down gently. Inhale, squeeze them up. Exhale, lower them down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Now we're a little bit of a workout, and also just a reminder of where your shoulders and your scapula and your upper back should be for neutral. We're going to reach the arms out in front. And your arms are heavy, so this could feel like a workout to some people. It's fine. It's good. We're getting started. Palms down. So your arms are out in front, but make sure your back doesn't get rounded. Don't let the arms pull you. Just set your shoulder blades on their little shelves. Get nice and tall. We're going to reach the fingertips. So you're going to feel your shoulder blades split away from each other and then bring them back to neutral. It's very subtle. We're going to inhale to reach the arms forward, letting your back round. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, reach the fingertips, sliding the shoulder blades apart. Exhale, back to neutral. Put them back on their shelves. One more time. Inhale to reach. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, bring them back to neutral. And we're going to do that backwards this time. We're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades closer together. Exhale, back to neutral. Big breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, find neutral. One more time, inhale, pull back. Exhale, neutral. Relax your arms down. So now we're going to lie down and get a little core work happening with the breath. So feet flat on the floor, finding a neutral position in the upper body. So getting your pelvis level and flat, back of the ribs on the mat. Your natural spinal curve is in its natural curvy way. And we're just going to practice lifting one leg up at a time. One at a time, lower it down. Other leg up and down. So we're going to take our time. We're going to sync it with the breath. So again, thinking about exhaling where the most work is. Your leg is heavy, so lifting it off the floor is where the most work is, if you had to pick. So lying on your back, lengthen the back of your neck, give it some room. You're trying to maintain this flat, neutral pelvic position, this whole upper body neutral position. We're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your left leg up to tabletop, knee over the hip. Inhale to lower it down. Exhale, lift your right leg. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, down. One more time each side. Exhale, the left leg up, breathing out. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, down. Now we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to lift both legs up to tabletop and keep them up. So to get there, we're even going to think about the breath. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, lift one leg. Keep it there, lift the other leg. Maintaining this now. Just breathe naturally here. Knees over hips. Breathing through the rib cage. Toe taps. We're going to do toe taps. So we're going to tap toes down, alternating. So to do that, same thing, syncing the movement with the breath. Nice and slow with your breath. So we want to think about the most work, if we had to choose, is pulling that leg back in. So we're going to inhale to tap the left toes down. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale the right toes down. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale the left toes. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale the right toes. Exhale, pull back up. Do a few more. Follow your breath. You're exhaling to pull it back up. And you want to keep your upper body in the same position. You don't want to feel your low back suddenly curl into the mat. You're trying to maintain the same upper body position. Inhale, toes down. Exhale, pull up. One more time. Inhale down. Exhale to pull up. And then lower one foot at a time back to the mat and just swish the legs around. Deep breath. Reset. And we're going to play with bridge pose. Same thing with the breath. Lifting the hips off the floor. So walk your feet a little bit closer towards you, feet flat on the floor. So before we even get started, again, exhaling where the most work is. And the most work is lifting your hips up. So that's where we want to exhale. So taking a breath in, exhale. Press your feet into the floor, lift the hips up. You don't have to go high. Inhale, articulate your spine back down to the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Keep going, do a few more. Keeping your neck long, keep your ribs relaxed. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Last one. Exhale the hips up. Inhale the hips back down to the mat. Good. Another one. We're going to bring the legs back up to tabletop. So to do that, we take a breath in. One big exhale to lift one leg and then the other leg. Maintaining that same neutral position. Arms out to the side a little bit. We're going to tip the knees side to side. Where's the most work? The most work is when you pull your legs back to the center. So that's where we want to exhale. So keeping your shoulders on the floor. We inhale to tip the legs to the left, not too far. Exhale, pull back to the center, using your abdominal muscles, not your low back. Inhale, tip to the right, not too far. Exhale, pull back to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, pull back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, pull back. Keep your ribs in. One more time each side. Inhale left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale back. Lower one foot at a time, back to the mat. Relax your arms. Windshield wipe your knees again, let it go. And we're going to play with the arms. Feet flat on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling and back behind you. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, circle around. One more time. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, circle around. And then we're going to roll over onto the side and over onto the stomach. Flip around like a pancake for one more little exercise. And we're going to play with a little breaststroke prep. So you're going to keep your hands and your elbows glued to the floor, almost like you're coming up to a Sphinx pose in yoga, except we're not coming up that high. Keep your bottom rib on the mat. You're going to put your forehead down. We're just going to do this in 2 breaths, just to get an idea of the movement. So we're going to take a breath in to stay. Exhale, press your hands into the mat and lift your head and shoulders. Inhale to come back down. Exhale, lift up. Just look down at the mat. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Now lower yourself down and try breathing the opposite way for this one. Exhale to stay. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. Inhale up. Try one more. So it's not that some people might find this feels better. Some people might find, yeah, what's the difference? I don't know. The difference is your belly is going to try to expand with air while you're lifting up, inhaling, and it's just not going to feel quite as comfortable, for one thing. So exhaling to lift is better in that sense. And also, that's where the most work is. We're lifting up. So you're giving your body a little bit of a hand by letting that air out as you come back up. And then inhaling to release down. And then press yourself back to a little child's pose. And to finish, we'll come up to hands and knees and just do a little cat and cow stretch. Again, following the breath. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhaling to relax your belly, lifting your head. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly down. Exhale one more time, round the back. Coming to center, one last little exercise to finish. We're going to hover the knees off the floor, so it's going to be some core work involved. We're going to curl the toes under and try to keep a neutral spine. Imagine you have a tray of drinks balancing on your back, so you don't want to end up warping or rounding your back. We're just going to barely hover the knees off the floor and then lower them down. We're going to do it 3 times. Again, with the breath. Where's the work? Lifting the knees off the floor. That's where we want to exhale. So we inhale to stay. Exhale, hover the knees off the floor, just an inch or 2. Inhale, control down. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, control down. Last time, exhale, lift. Inhale, control down. Sit back on your heels, keeping your toes curled under if you can to stretch your toes. This is a flexibility video as well, after all. Rotate your wrists. Now, some people can sit here like this with their toes curled under for like a minute or longer. We're not going to. It's a lot of pressure on the toes. It's good for them, but everybody's going to feel different about it. Some people can't handle it more than a couple seconds. So dismount, come off of your toes. Have a seat, have a sit down. Interlace your fingers and just make big crazy 8s with those wrists. Deep breath. And then relax your arms down. Whatever way you want to, yogi style, palms up, whatever you like. Relax the shoulders. Just come back to breathing. Just breathing. Sitting tall and breathing through the rib cage. Just to get used to that kind of breathing for exercise. You don't have to walk around town, walk around all day breathing through the rib cage. It's just for exercise purposes. It's just a different way to breathe. Try it out. Inhale through the rib cage. Exhale through the rib cage. Think about breathing in through the nose and out through a bit of a pursed lip. So you get that ocean sound. Also good for relaxation and meditation and to calm yourself down if you've had too much coffee or some such. So just throughout the day today, think about your breath just a little bit more. Roll your shoulders back once in a while. Maybe a little shoulder squeeze, inhaling up. Exhale to gently pull down while you're sitting at your desk or at home or between doing the dishes. Think about your breath with your movement. And that's all I have to say about that today. Breathe and smile.